Hey!
Take it easy, champ. Take it easy.
Hey!
All right, take it easy.
What's up, Mike?
Here, be my guest.
Harrington?
Go ahead. Draw something on
Send
me.
your head away.
Come on, don't peek.
Ouch!
You mean you felt that?
Yeah, I felt that.
All right, tell me when you don't feel it.
When? You took your pen away, right?
Well, of course, it's just the bottom of the foot. I know that.
Well, it's a beginning, isn't it?
Yes, it is a beginning.
Oh, when did all this happen?
Just a little while ago.
Betty nearly disrupted the entire first floor, running around, bursting into my office, almost scared Mrs. Green right out of her hospital gown to tell me Rod's big toe was asleep.
Well, my wife hasn't quite accepted the telephone yet.
But this is one message that I wanted to deliver myself.
Well, I don't blame you. Looks like the long road back just got a little shorter.
Gee, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, aren't you guys going to throw some professional cold water on this happy occasion?
Oh, you feel you need it?
Well, it might help me keep perspective, yeah.
Uh-huh. Rod, this is great, very encouraging. Sensation should be returning in your legs. Now, you notice I said should and not will, and I didn't even mention when.
Now, that make you feel better?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Good, let's leave it at that. Oh, Lou. Mrs. Harrington, Rod, like to meet my son, Lou.
Hello.
Hey, Lou, what do you say? We've seen each other, right?
Yeah, Lou was with me a couple of minutes ago, and I got the call. I wanted him to see the miracle we call medicine.
It's really good to see this happening.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we'll see you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, no dancing.
Enough of that. Now, you sit down. I'll tell you what I want you to do for me. I want you to run out, disrupting everything on the main floor, and get me a new pair of slippers.
Slippers?
Oh, I'm serious. I can break them and my feet in at the same time.
You know it too, huh?
Know what?
That this old thing is on its way to a museum.
Without me, I hope.
You know it, Rod, don't you? Rod, do you realize that we can spend the rest of our lives traveling around the world?
If that's what we wanted to do.
We can buy a home in Boston. We can buy a home in New York.
Well, you certainly adjusted to the idea of money, haven't you?
Yes. I don't feel guilty about having it anymore. Maybe it was that long ride home in Mr. Peyton's limousine, just listening to the quiet.
The rich quiet.
I don't deny it. It felt right being there, right that he should give the money to us.
Why, because of all he put us through to get it?
No, we've learned from that. Or at least we should have. I'm not saying that all the pain and the unhappiness that his maneuverings brought just vanished into dollar bills. Rod, that taught us how not to use money and all the strength that goes along with it. How to make it positive instead of negative. How to make it work for us instead of the reverse.
All that in a few hours between here and Boston?
No, I've been fighting my attraction to it for a long time. But now that we both know that you're going to be well, that fight seems just as ridiculous as the one we've been having over Stephen. That money is ours, yours and mine. We deserve it. You might even say we earned it. But that money is going to assure our future, the one that we want.
Well, wouldn't you say that our future was always assured?
Of course.
I mean, with or without the money?
Of course.
But this just makes it better, right?
Yes. Yes, this just makes it better.
I waited until I was sure Carolyn was in school.
She's been gone for almost an hour.
Sorry if I've inconvenienced you.
You haven't inconvenienced me, and I appreciate your coming, especially on such short notice.
Short and rather hysterical notice.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. I've got a string of appointments in Boston.
Well, I wouldn't have dragged you away from those appointments if I didn't feel this was important.
So you said on the phone. Marsha, this is as difficult for me as it is for you. The 10 divorces won't change the fact that Carolyn is our child, so if something's wrong, let's have it.
Carolyn.
Carolyn's what? Eloped? Married a man with 6 children? What?
Not what is. Carolyn is having an affair with someone.
How do you know?
Because I'm her mother.
Start at the beginning.
She's doing it for a number of reasons, none of them involving love. Mostly, I think, because I'm seeing Mike Rossi.
What has she told you?
Nothing?
Well, whom is she having this thing with?
Oh, Fred, does it matter?
Yes.
Jeff Kramer.
How far is this thing gone?
I don't know.
You're telling me why she's doing it and whom she's doing it with, but you won't tell me how you know, aside from the fact that you're her mother.
I came downstairs one night. They thought I was out. And I caught them together here on the couch.
Making love?
Preparing to.
You mean they were making out? What we used to call petting?
No, that is not what I mean.
What do you mean?
Oh, Fred. Fred, do I have to spell it out? Do I have to draw you a diagram?
You came down one night and caught them kissing, right?
Mike Rossi saw them sneaking into the shoreline when it was empty and it was locked.
Did he also peek through the keyhole?
We were talking about Carolyn.
We're talking about your version of Carolyn, yours and Mike Rossi's. Now, do you have any proof, real proof, that these two kids are doing something they shouldn't?
Well, apparently not enough to convince you.
But you won't accept that.
No, I can't.
So now you want me to wring the truth out of her.
Well, you're her father.
What makes you think she's going to tell me?
Well, Fred, who else can I turn to?
How do you have her a lot of vague suspicions and an overactive imagination?
All right. All right.
Marsha, I understand. This isn't the best setup. Me in Boston, you and Carolyn here. But you can't get on the phone every time she stays out past midnight. And most of all, you've got to trust her.
You're right, Fred. That's very easy for you to say, all safe and snug in Boston.
You have custody.
Well, you make it sound like a punishment.
You're going to have to learn how to cope with this thing.
Then you're not going to talk to her.
Yes, I'll talk to her. In my way.
In your own special way.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll stay around and try to catch up with her.
All right.
Well, I guess that does it.
Yes.
I'll call you later.
All right.
We really don't have anything in common. Except Carolyn. Do we?
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I've been a black man much longer than you've been a black boy. Now, you don't want to try for a medical career? Fine. Don't try to tell me how to be a doctor.
Martin Peyton is dead, but I'm very much alive. And I'm going to enjoy watching you take all the wrong options.